a tiny bit of a signal up on top of this mountain as I hiked Dead Indian Trail. I met some folks who had seen grizzly with 2 cubs out here a couple of days ago. And this is just gorgeous. Let me give you a 360. So we're headed down to Cody on the Chief Joseph Highway, and I just took a little side trip to hike this trail, which is right off of the highway. The trailhead is right off the highway. It's an equestrian trail for the most part because they're long hikes. Ooh, a thunderstorm is coming. Man, that cropped up fast. We better hurry up and get back to the vehicle. I'm probably a couple miles up the mountain, but I'm well prepared. I have my bear spray. Don't want to have to spray a bear. Rather give them their space. But I'm on the lookout. I did spot a bear, a grizzly bear, in the Tetons. So that'll be in a previous video. I don't know exactly which episode, somewhere between 45 and 49 or 50, probably between 45 and 49. Those are going to be the episodes for Yellowstone, I think. Just a guess. I've only posted up to 44 at this point because I haven't had service ever since I got to Yellowstone. And since I left Yellowstone last night, now headed for Cody. Went on the Beartooth Highway before going on this highway, which was phenomenal. Looks like somebody has joined me. Oh, hi, road trip lover. Nice to see you here with me on the hike. I'm not nervous because I think I give off a good vibe. I don't really think I'm gonna stress a bear out. I know how to respect them and stay far away. And I'm not naive to think it's not dangerous, but it's certainly, it seems natural to me to hike in the woods and respect the other animals there. And based on my interactions with animals, both wild and domestic, I have had good experiences with helping animals to understand that I respect them and their space. And of course, grizzlies can be quite ferocious and hungry, and they would gladly eat a human. I spoke with a couple of I met a few photographers, wildlife photographers out here, so they gave me the lowdown and showed me some footage. And grizzlies, they're not kidding around when they tear something up. So I'm aware of that. But this is spring and they have all the food they want, and they're busy taking care of their babies, and they're not really interested. If they were super hungry or something somewhere else, but here they have everything they need. They just don't want to feel threatened or have someone, bother them or get up in their space or get between them and their baby. So I'm just gonna keep it chill. But the likelihood of me seeing one is slim because right now they're probably taking a nap. They're gonna like to come out at dawn and dusk for the most part. Most of the wildlife does. But anyway, I did want to stop and give it a try. Meanwhile, the nice gentleman named Bob, who I met along this journey, showed me the video of the grizzly and the 2 cubs that he got on this very area. And so hopefully he's going to share that with me and I can share it with you guys. Appalachian Lumberjack, hi son. So nice to see you here. I miss you and love you. Yeah, it's fun to see any kind of wildlife. I see that, road trip lover. Thanks for your comments. And it's always nice to see wildlife thriving, honestly, and having the space to thrive, having their needs met in the wild, and being respected in a way that allows them space to thrive and be free. That just makes me so happy because I love to be free. And I want everything and everyone to be free. So, road trip lover, where do you spend time in the woods? And do you have a name you want to share? It's so nice of you to follow our channel, my channel. But it's fine if you want to be called road trip lover. That's a good handle. It's a literal perfect day out here. There's a lot of nice wildflowers. I'm so glad I got some reception to be able to do a live stream. It's been a challenge out here to have any reception, and I might lose it when I get down here off this hill. I will very likely lose it. Oh, those clouds are coming. They are coming. Yeah, there's the hill where I came from. I went beyond that hill actually, a little ways. Call me T. Eastern Mountains. Oh yeah, we love the Eastern Mountains. I love the Appalachian Mountains, and I've hiked along those trails up and down the east. But I have to say, North Carolina is one of the most awesome areas of the Appalachian Trail based on what I've visited so far. However, if you've never visited Gathland State Park in western Maryland, that is a beautiful part of the Appalachian Trail. Just really, really memorable for me. So gorgeous. I went up there when I took my son to lacrosse camp one year and had a couple of days to spend doing something, and it was magical. It had a lot of overstory over the trail, and it was a wide trail, and it was real misty, and it was just magical. I hear you, road trip lover. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get this channel monetized soon and be able to spend more time on the road as well, because I'm not completely retired at this point myself either, trying to make this YouTube channel work, and so I really appreciate your support on that. Appalachian Lumberjack, what do you have to say about this beautiful hike? Thanks for the thumbs up, by the way. This storm is coming. I'm trying to outrun it. Just gonna keep this stream going until it dies on me. Hopefully we can make it down to the bottom where there are some horses before it gives out on my signal. So I'm in Shoshone National Forest, Dead Indian Trail, off the Chief Joseph Scenic Byway, which is taking me to Cody, Wyoming. I hear that is an adorable little town, so I look forward to sharing that with you. Yes, I know the color variation is so amazing. Cool greens, warm greens, olives. I cannot wait to go home and paint some of these scenes, or try to. Uh, it is, and of course, even more so in person. The the colors are just incredible. You're right about that. It's a nice trail, not too challenging. Yeah, and the sky, oh yeah, you're right. The sky is just a magnificent blue today. Absolutely gorgeous. I guess the thunderstorm is just sort of building. It'll be here when it gets here. Hopefully I'll outrun it. I'm only about, I think I'm about 35 miles from Cody. So, and it's going to be another 35 miles of gorgeous scenery. A little bit easier drive than the Beartooth. That was super awesome, but more challenging of a drive. This drive is a little easier, and the scenery is different but gorgeous. Got up to over 10,000 feet on the Beartooth, and that was cool because I got to experience the alpine for a few minutes and then come on back down to this beautiful spring weather down here. Although it was pretty nice up there too. It wasn't too awfully cold. Still a lot of ice and snow though. If you're wondering why I talk so much on the trail, that's one of the rules. You're supposed to make a little bit of noise so that animals know you're coming. Of course, that sort of sometimes runs them off, but maybe not if you're not too close. Just makes them aware, and you don't want to scare them. Gotta show some respect. Two people on here and only one thumbs up, so I'm hoping somebody else will give me a thumbs up on this hike. I did some work on this. I hiked uphill for quite a ways to get up here. As you've noticed, I've been going down the whole time we've been here. Well, I had to hike all the way up here, so a little thumbs up would be really cool. I'd be really grateful for that. Okay, we're almost to the vehicle. Maybe it'll keep going so you can see the horses. Pretty much no signal on the Chief Joseph or the Yellowstone or Beartooth. Which it's nice to be in an area where there's a little bit less of all those signals. Get some fresh, clean nature. Oh, it looks like the horses are gone. They must be on a ride. Well, no, maybe they're actually on the other side of that sign. They might still be there. I guess it's like a little campground for equestrian travelers. There's a little corral. And there were horses in the corral, but maybe they've been corralled and maybe they've been loaded up. I expect to lose signal anytime now, so thank you so much for watching. So we were on Dead Indian Meadows Trail. and no horses to be seen. Sorry about that disappointment, but I think there were a lot of good things about this hike. Yes, dogs are permitted on this hike. We're out in a very permissive area, which I'm glad to be in. It's definitely rural, and I saw dogs out here just running around actually before I took the hike. And yeah, we do have a lot of beauty in this country. I mean, so much. And I just wanted to take advantage of it. So thankful I'm able to take this trip and appreciate the beauty and share it with you guys. So I'll sign off now, and thanks you guys for watching, and thanks for coming on this hike with me. I'll see you soon. You're welcome. I'll go live whenever I can. I appreciate you coming along on the hike. Over and out.